Hi, my name is Sapna. I'm somewhat new to LA. In Echo Park, I'm Latina. In Glendale, I'm Armenian. In Hollywood, I'm ethnically ambiguous, but I live near Silver Lake, so I'm still a lesbian. I'm actually backing up my comedy career with a career in acting. That's like backing up fire eating with knife throwing. I used to do a lot of theater around the city of Chicago, and Chicago's got a lot of these small, not so glamorous theaters. You go on these auditions, they give you a form that tells you about the play. I went on this audition, it gave me a form and said, this play will be produced in an apartment, converted into a 10-seat theater. It then asked the questions, are you allergic to cats? What's your tolerance level to smoking? So I just imagined acting the play to an audience of 10 cats, each of whom were smoking cigarettes. I used to have a day job, and I lost it because I would make up all kinds of lies so I could sneak out on auditions. And once I invented an ant that died. And I felt really bad about it because my coworkers got me a condolences card. But they signed it, sorry for your loss, hope you got the part. Guess they were on to me. So I'm out of a job, and my friends are worried about me. They're like, Sapna, are you eating right? Are you exercising? Are you seeing someone? I mean, I'm like, I'm trying to eat right, I'm trying to exercise, but no, I'm not dating. They're like, no, are you seeing someone? You know, like a therapist? Because you really need to be. I can't get to sleep at night. I'm like so neurotic. I've been taking Ambien. You do crazy stuff in your sleep on Ambien. Like one night I made a pattern out of potato chips on the kitchen counter. Then I went back to sleep. I got up in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh, Rain Man was here. I don't like to consider myself unemployed. I'm self-employed, which is a fancy way of being unemployed in the Los Angeles area. And when you're self-employed, you have to set up a schedule for yourself and stick to it. So I do. When I get up in the mornings, I climb on the furniture because the floor is made of lava. Then in the afternoons, I build a fort out of sofa cushions in the living room. And I was in my fort and I was watching Sesame Street. You seen this lately? You're like, no, I have a job. I have a job, you idiot. So watching Sesame Street, they made Cookie Monster change the song. You know Cookie Monster's song. C is for cookie and cookie is for me. Now it has to be C is for cookie and cookie's a sometimes treat. A sometimes treat. Yeah, they want Cookie Monster to be a better role model to kids. Cookie Monster a better role model to kids? What about the Grouch? He lives in a fucking trash can. And Big Bird? Don't tell me that big-ass bird isn't on steroids. Kermit, the skinny body, the bloated stomach, the glazed look in his eyes, crystal meth. I mean, that's how he lost all his teeth. He's gumming it. Anyway, so I actually, Kermit at least has Miss Piggy. I hadn't dated anyone in so long. I had got to the point where I didn't even find myself attractive. I'd have to give myself roofies just to masturbate. You guys are a really supportive room. I have a very supportive family since I'm doing comedy. My sister, she loves it. She introduces me to all her friends and she's like, meet my sister Sapna. She's a professional clown. I'm like, I'm a comedian. She's like, yeah, whatever, same difference. My sister and I are different as night and day. She's rich, I'm poor. She's straight, I'm gay. She's practical, I'm delusional. My friends are like, Sapna, don't worry so much. Just focus on your craft. Focus on comedy. I don't know about that. I have a friend who's a poet. She's like, you know, I'm not making enough money in poetry. What I really need to get into is performance art. That's like me saying, I'm a comedian, but what I really need to get into is magic. Magic, that's where the money is. But I am no good at regular jobs. I get onto the Facebooks and the internets all day. Got so bored at my last job, I started tweeting. Tweeted myself out of that job when I wrote, OMG, my boss just ate all her Weight Watchers points and it's not even noon. That's actually me, but thanks so much.